In a matter of hours, the grieving community of Nashville, Tennessee will gather for a public vigil honoring the 6 people shot and killed at a Christian school earlier this week. Investigators say the shooter, 28-year-old Audrey Hale, had legally purchased 7 different guns ahead of Monday's attack. Police say 3 of those weapons were used to carry out the shooting that claimed the lives of 3 9-year-old children and 3 adults, including the head of the school. Meantime, investigators revealed yesterday Hale was under a doctor's care for an emotional disorder.
Investigators have also released video showing the moments before officers took down the suspect. Trooper Steve has been analyzing that video from a law enforcement perspective and joins us now. And Steve, I was just saying, I feel like I've watched this video so many times. Those officers, just incredible. What is your perspective?
Incredible is the word, because what we saw in that video, it's hard to describe. But, you know, first thing, it's tough to say this could have been much worse, because let's talk about reality here. There are families of the 6 victims. It is the worst case scenario for them, and our hearts go out to them 100%. But what that video does show is, in police video really, is a textbook response, which likely saved so many other lives. Now, want to warn you, we're going to go through the video here, and I want to show you in that video and talk about exactly what was going on. So let's walk through this a little bit here. So as you can see in this initial response, this is the first contact officer arriving to the scene. Notice something here. He is calm, he is focused, and he is aware. He makes his way to the back of his vehicle and retrieves his patrol rifle. And I want to make a moment about that. This officer is gaining information, responding to this call, knows I am encountering an active shooter situation. It may be real, may not be, but I am going to encounter this with the most useful tool I have, and that is the patrol rifle. So they get the patrol rifle, and it's time to move on. Now, while everything is going on there, shots are being fired. This is a hot call. This officer is still calm and now collecting vital information from the people outside of the building. The crazy part here, if you heard that audio, arriving there, makes contact with a lady outside. She's like, they're inside, he's inside, or the person shooter's inside. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He's staying calm. It's an intentional decision. I've been through this training. You have to remind yourself, I've got to get in this building. So at this point, these officers are now dedicated and determined on entering the building, and it is a must at this point. So we move on. This is what declares at this point an active shooter. Listen to the sounds here. Shots are being fired. You can hear them in the distance. Actively, those officers continue towards those sounds. There is no stopping. There is no hesitation along the way. We are trained. Every shot fired could possibly be someone else losing their life. You see them enter into that room. Why did they enter into that room? Because it was unlocked. These officers bypass doors that are locked because they have to get to the threat. They need to stop it. They're passing doors. They're looking in. I want you to realize something here. At this point, there are only 3 cops in this building when they first enter the door, and other people are catching on to them. The days of waiting for backup are over. We don't train like this anymore, and what we do is we continue, we enter in, we've got to stop the threat. So what happens here? They detour. Why? Because the shots are being heard from the right side of the hallway. They have no idea they're about to encounter the threat here. The officer does what we call cutting the pie and encounters the suspect and ends the threat right there. This officer takes not a second to engage here, identifies the threat, sees the firearm, and puts down this assailant. I have no words to describe these officers, but the definition of bravery, ladies. I'm talking the quality, the state of mental fortitude to be able to face danger and to put yourself aside. We're talking a 4-year veteran, a 9-year veteran. These are patrol officers, Officer Engelbert and Collazo. You guys are heroes. In the grand scheme of things, I want to bring it locally, and I kind of explained it to you guys earlier. These are average patrol officers.
Okay, when you say average patrol officers, what does that mean for the personnel?
So we leave the station here, we're driving down John Young, we see an OPD officer just drive by or pull someone over, someone you would call when you call 911 or to complain. All right, cool. We're gonna send a unit out to your house right now. That's what I consider the average patrol officer. These men and women are trained for this stuff. Locally, what I saw in this video is exactly how we train here in Central Florida. This could, yes, we lost 6 lives, and we cannot forget about that. But this situation could have been, we could have lost 20, 30 lives here.
And when we talk about from the time of the call to when they took down the active shooter, this was minutes. This happened very fast.
Yeah, Bridget, we're talking, I think we're within 4 to 5 minute time span here of a shots fired call. People were down. These law enforcement officers answered the call and literally ran into the building. And I think that is what we need to remember. And if there are law enforcement officers out there like this, or that don't, or saw this training and being like, wow, that's not how we train, you need to change the book. That's how you need to train, and this saved lives. To the Nashville Police Department, this country's watching you, and we're very proud of you, so thank you, guys.
And we also want to recognize, all of our school workers who are training these children. Also, we did fire drills when we were in school, but now these children have to go through these drills where they have to go into a room and be quiet for a certain amount of time when that alarm is going off like we heard it there.
Right, you think of that stress for a student sitting in a classroom and hearing that, and then the yelling from a police officer to see the hands. It's traumatic, and it's an unfortunate time that we live in, and it's something that we just got to get used to it. No, we should not get used to this, but at the end of the day, it's those law enforcement officers training hard, and those school staff. Look, that lady outside,
oh my gosh, so calm,
giving vital information to a law enforcement officer that's about to run in there and hopefully save lives. She is also a hero.
Yeah,
also.
we all have to be aware, and even as much as just watching the doors and
yes,
keeping them closed and watching who goes in and out.
Thanks for letting me talk about this.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.